Hello everybody, welcome to our first stab at the new Alliances special event. So what is happening this weekend is there's a special ranked event where cards that are multi-faction, so two different factions, two different colors, will be one cheaper inside of your deck. So Statuary Maiden will instead cost 3 power instead of 4, Inquisitor Macto will be 4 instead of 5, etc, etc. And so we're trying to make a deck to break it. I took a list that I just kind of made one myself. I kind of made it from memory, but there was a lot of decks that were running around for a little while that were like this, that were running things like Statuary Maiden and Steward of the Past and Harsh Rule and Inquisitor Macto, and just kind of like red-green shadow good stuff. So red, green, purple, and just a lot of really good, powerful legendaries and big cards. And it seemed like a decent deck. Not amazing, but definitely good. Bartholo seems like it'll be very insane on 2. If you can get it down like fairly early, it's a nasty, nasty card. And yeah, so we're just going to try and run this. It's got a bunch of removal spells. We've got Death Strikes, Torches, Vanquishes. Slay is very awesome at 2 mana. The card's pretty good anyways, and at 2, it's just insane. And then, of course, we've got like Digging with Quarry. We can, with Statuary Maiden, what's really cool is that the cudgels actually cost 0 because they're multi-faction. And so you've got a lot of neat stuff here because they count as Statuary Maiden faction colors. So that's pretty sweet. Navani Warsinger obviously is a pretty powerful card to get down early on 3. I mean, a 4/4 that makes everything in your deck larger. A couple Rise to the Challenge so that we can find Caria or Starsteel Daisho if we need it. Some Smuggler's Stashes, so we can buy back Statuary Maiden cudgels and other big creatures that eventually die in this deck. Of course, Macto seems like a pretty decent finisher. I don't have 4, but a fair number. Same with Icaria. We don't want to have too many of them, but they're very good. So I think that it's a good idea to have those. I really like the Harsh Rule and Statuary Maiden kind of synergy there, because you can let your opponent build up a fair board if you have a Statuary Maiden, and then Harsh Rule and just scoop up a whole load of stone cudgels all at the same time, which is pretty sweet. Follow it up with like a Bartholo or something they can't interact with very well. And yeah, we're going to run through this. It's the first to 7 wins or 3 losses, and we're going to put this deck through its paces, see where we end up.